Today, my topic is take your Power BI reports to the next level. My name is Indira, and this in Power BI through PowerPoint and Power BI. And the sponsors. I'm going to grab a water. Microsoft for the venue. Experlogics. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you for the sponsorship. Okay. Next, a little bit about me. Time. Master's degree in statistics, have been in the data space for 1 year now. And I have a passion to teach. That's why I was interviewed who all said teach to learn. And I have a passion to teach kids all about technology. This passion developed in 2016. So then why don't you have a charitable trust? So kids take charitable trust which I use for teaching kids, free learning for kids and Power BI. In brief about have data. Calendar dimension, customer dimension. Understands what the dimension is?
Does it? Like a face? So the amount of
Columns is not. Okay, let's go to basics. Okay, let's go to basics. I asked. Okay. We have a model. 3 buttons here.
Yeah.
One is the report button, the other one is the data set. And then this is the model. Okay. You have where somebody said amount of columns, right? Amount of columns does not mean a dimension. Say, for example, I want to answer a question of sales amount by year. How I want to answer? I want you to answer what is the dimension there. Everything that follows by the word by, and blindly say that is the dimension. By a dimension, by customer, by year, by quarter, by product, yeah, by segment. So that is the dimension. Then what is the sales amount? What is it called? Dimension and have another word. Facts and dimensions. And when you have facts and dimensions, what is the schema common schema that we create in the model? Star. So that's what I just wanted to make sure you understand what the star schema is, right? Now you know what a dimension is, what a fact is, and what a star schema is. Now let's go to the visualizations. That I'm just going to go to geography, products. I'm repeating. Calendar. Build some visuals. So if we want to build visuals, we need to have some metrics, right? Have revenue. If we choose only one metric, Power BI automatically creates, what is this visual called? Hard vision. I add one more. It's creating a, I think, table. I want is a cluster column chart. So I'll just go into the visual. visualizations, I'm going to choose clustered column chart. Still, I'm just seeing one because add anything in the x-axis. We have a x-axis and a y-axis, right? So what I want is I want to we add a year dimension. Okay, because year with year dimensions. Years. Now you can see some year have previous month. We are choosing by year, and the data is only till 2018. That's why it didn't calculate previous month when we just had the. That's the logic. Any questions you can ask straight away. I have this, and you can format this using this format button. A lot of things you can add titles, you can backgrounds slider. So if I go to zoom slider, you will have a like this, and through that you can add data labels. You can place them inside the bottom or middle. Do a lot of things. Now, what I want to do is I want to same chart, but now what I want to do is I want to do it by region. What I'll do. Then I will change the year dimension. From the year dimension, I just change it. Has gone into small multiples, which I wanted to show you later. What is happening here is just that region went into automatically region went into small multiples. What is small multiples? Multiples is to have if you add a dimension into small multiples, what did it create? It put different mini versions of that. So central, south, west, and east. So that is one of the things that you can use. Okay. But what I wanted to show you was you want to dynamically change. I'll come back to this one. You want to dynamically change your x-axis, your dimensions. You know of a way to do it. There is something called parameter, manage parameter. Go into modeling. Yeah. Do is you can add all the dimensions that you want. I'm going to add year as a dimension. As a dimension. What else shall we add? Product or some subcategory. Creating a as created a it has added slicer as well here. Now that works here. Trying to changing here. Why is that?
I did the default.
Because our x-axis representing only year. What do we need to do?
And the other field.
Add the dimension. Okay. We created the dimension. See, this dimension has what we need to add. Now, a year, go region, previous month, the previous month is not coming. Subcategory. Right? What is this called? It's called this feature is called field parameters because we are using the fields in the data. This is for the x-axis. Similarly, we can do for y-axis as well. What is our y-axis containing? Yeah, revenue and fact. Let's say I'm just going to create one more. Create one more parameter. Say these are facts. Something that maybe file PDs and stuff may not work. So total revenue. Example.
Back to the X. As well.
Now you drive me and then I'll see.
Created a parameter, so you have
Yeah.
to use it.
Use
so
it.
you go back to your chart, the Y. This with the old values.
Yeah.
It's by the parameter.
Are we seeing the parameters? In 100 be for year. I'm using the dimension. You can slice and dice both. Revenue for the year and dynamically. You can go by as well. This also dynamically changes. So facts and dimensions are changing.
And the total dynamic chart, right?
Yes, dynamic chart.
Is based on.
How many of you have used card vision? Beginners must have used card vision, right? Now there is something called pain. The ad revenue. So using to the visuals, expand it, something called changing that to that. You can have a lot of features. Here, add a lot of features. So for example, the format pane, and multiple as well. Format pane. just the size and style. Adding ground. So if you go to the background, make sure your transparency is, if 100% you can't see anything, your transparency. And see, why did it not fill it?
Ah,
This some visual. Did I add a border or a background? Background, right? So the background is behind this.
Yeah.
Because the card is like a rectangle. That's the reason. So for that background to that, what you need to do is you need to go into the cards. You can add multiple cards in there. And you can have multiple backgrounds for the multiple cards. So apply the background to all. But let's say I'm going to add one more. Then you will understand a bit better. Now you have two cards. Go to format. Cards is the, say, revenue, want color and revenue split with. That's why when I added the first background, it was just adding there is a layer, there are two layers there. And you can also use shadow borders. Don't want borders, you can remove that. Use accent bars as well. So if I push that on, let's say you want to add see here. Add it only to that card. And accent. Fit as well. So that's how you can format. As the current card visual, you can't format that much. You can print as titles and stuff. I just wanted to taste of what kind of formats are there. You can also have you can add images. This image is for all series, or you can add the way I do images is, let's go into PowerPoint. This here. I create a rectangle. gradient and then save that as a picture. Come back here. Or you can fill it or can try different. You can try different things and also you can place some icons as well. So the new card visual. Another thing that I want to show you is you all know the difference between Power BI and Power BI service. Yes, I'll ask you. No, also I'll ask you.
Yes.
Yes, what is the difference?
Desktop is really start to clear the workspace and then you publish it onto the service. You can still make some changes on the service. It's not all that you can make on it, but Power BI Desktop is the whole core tool that you can change and play and do everything.
Heard of Power App Studio? Maybe. So it is similar to Power App Studio is similar to Power BI Desktop. Once you create the Power App, you have to publish, right? You all, I'm assuming that you all do Power Apps. Okay, so similarly, you have to, when you create the report, you use Power BI Desktop. When you publish, you use the Power BI service. Now, what I will do is I'm just going to go into Power BI. The link for that is app.com. Okay. I have a couple of reports here. I want to show you is now I have a report. This report. Report. This report and one of the executives in your company wants to use this in their team. Wants to use it. Let can you do that? If you think that you can do that, how can you do that? How? Once it
Embed.
embed.
Yes.
What will you embed? I'm just kind of trying to
Code.
somebody said be curious, right? So I'm just trying to probe. Be curious for you to be curious.
There's a way to export to a page.
Yeah, you can export to a PDF and use that, or export to an image and use that. Yeah.
Can you share the embed link?
Yeah. Share will send an email.
Or is that link?
There is something
If you print to PDF, it's going to be just check image.
PowerPoint, embed as image and also live data. Yeah, this has been introduced, I think, last year sometime. So I'm just going to do that. That for what? With the either copy or open in PowerPoint. I'm just going to open in PowerPoint. I'm going to create a new PowerPoint for us. And the title file, but it has created a here. Let's see whether interactive. We will make sure that it is interactive just because chart things. So it is interactive, right? So that's how you can get the get the Power BI file into PowerPoint. What are the criteria? What do you think? Can everyone share in PowerPoint?
PPT.
Permissions.
Permissions. What are the permissions? What license? Have a pro license. So the publisher who is publishing needs to have a pro license. Of course, when the person views, that person will anyway have a pro license. Because they have a pro license, they can embed that live data into their PowerPoint. I think I have made some note. So power integration limitations are these. It uses WebView 2. It works only for the latest Windows versions. And sometimes you might need to install the add-in really. I already had the add-in PowerPoint add-in. We are add-in in PowerPoint. So I didn't need to. Sometimes you might have to. You have paginated reports on your service. That is not supported, and dashboards also, it is not supported at this stage. And do you all know what the difference between report and dashboard? Tell me what the difference is.
Puts you separately, and dashboard is you put all together and send that.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
What is a mix of different dimensions and different data from different
It's yeah. Okay, if you for example, if you have two reports, I have two reports, I think. Let's going in here. What I want to do is you can create tiles. These are all called tiles, and I think you are all familiar with the tile, right? For example, I want this tile. Oh, there is something called pin. Visual. Do that to an existing dashboard or a new dashboard, and give a name. Another report. I can bring it other visual, and that will be my total revenue example. Say I want it in this visual. In dashboard, I don't want. I want to go into here. I can go to the dashboard and link different tiles from different reports into one visual. So that is the difference between dashboard and. Can you do dashboards in using Power BI Desktop? Yes means how, no means. Because it is done from the service, cannot do Not create dashboards using why. No and why I have answered. So it's not yes. Okay. You are combining from different reports. It can be done only in Power BI desktop. Okay. From desktop, you just create reports. Now, thing that I wanted to show you was because you are a Power Platform user. You can embed a Power App form. Yes. Have you heard? Unfortunately, I don't have any Power App that I have done recently. To the visuals. Try and do the visual. Is of that Power Apps for Power BI. Once you do that, you can create a Power App from here. That what happens is you existing app or a created new one. I don't have an existing app. That's because I see. Else do you use as a Power Platform user?
Power Automate.
Power Automate. You think that you can Power Automate?
I can see the icon from here.
Yeah, so this is the Power App, Power Automate, and I have done messages. You can use, there are some power, maybe let's go, minutes, let's see what we can do with Power. Okay, the beauty of this one is you can just change. Okay, Power Apps, I have included Power Automate, and it clearly gives you the steps. Add data, of your flow, you can apply and share, and those are the 4 steps that you need to follow. I'm just going to go into data. Data is already there. From here, on the dot. So set up your flow. How do you set up your flow? Click on the edit. Go edit. What are you expecting here? Be curious. What are you expecting?
Canvas to draw a flow.
It's taking a long time. You have to answer before that. See the Power App Studio here, Studio or whatever. Because I have never used it in this system, it states I do. Started. You will see templates that are relevant for Power BI. You can use those templates straight away. And your flows. Once your flows are created, I'm going to go through because we don't have much. You can either send a Teams message. So this is a very simple one that you can. Or the other one that I do is send an email audience from Power BI. So how I do that is first step I do is export the BI report to a PDF and then add another flow using this sending. It just sends a PDF file when you click the button. All this, what it does is it back to the report. Become a massive, huge button, this size button. I need to resize and give a title saying send a PDF report to users or something like that. So that's how you can use Power Automate as well. But Power BI, Power Automate, and Power App. So yeah, you can start using it. And I think you can, not wrong, you can embed a Power BI report into Power Apps. But I think I'll stop. So any questions? You can give me your name. And one more person who, yeah, you can, I know you. You have to give me a title and an abstract, okay?
Wow, I'm ready.
And also I want to out here, we're looking for a technical product owner. If anyone is interested, please send your CVs to me. I'm available on LinkedIn. Thank you very much.